Hello, good evening. Welcome to my Floramancer world once again. I hope everyone is having a good Saturday. It has been a while, and I admit I have not loaded this world up in that entire time. So it's been about 3 weeks since the last time I played Floramancer and the last time I streamed. You guys do deserve an explanation if you haven't been following my Twitter, where I have been posting this information about where I am and what's going on. So, I mean, we will cover that, but I did want to say this world hasn't been loaded. There's been no progress. So we are exactly where we were the last time we saw this world. We don't have a ton of mana in our battery, but again, remember we have mana in a bunch of mana pools all throughout the base. So it's not like we're out of mana. I've had people ask me that in comments saying, how can you do this without any mana? I have mana, it's just not in my battery. It's dispersed throughout my base. So I'm not worried about running out of mana. And Hermes has decided this is the time to sing. Hermes, baby, I'm streaming right now. Can you shush? Maybe. Hello, Fokendov. Nice to see you. Alright, so tonight I thought we would just kind of go around the base a little bit, and whenever we see something that needs to be worked on, we'll work on it. You were worried about me. I'm doing alright. I'm doing okay. Yeah, so I thought we'd start in this wing, because we don't tend to go over here very often, and start just kind of prettying things up a little bit. We still need to set up the Shulk Me Not area, and so those aren't running. We don't have that set up yet, but I don't have the brain power to do that on camera, so we're gonna hold off on that for a little bit. And instead, we're just going to do some cleaning up of the base. You guys tend to like that anyway, so I don't have any problems with doing a little bit of stuff here and there to make things look decent. So, yeah. Let's explain to you the reason I was gone. The reason I was away is because on Father's Day, I found out that my dad had been admitted to hospice care. And for those of you who are too young to understand, hospice care is where a loved family member goes that is dying. And he was admitted to hospice care on Father's Day. I was unaware he was sick, and so was he. He found out the Friday before he went into the hospital because he wasn't feeling well. And he was diagnosed then with stage 4 leukemia. Which apparently is it's common to come up in his age group. So he went into hospice care and was given 4 weeks to live. He made it 2 weeks. He passed away last Friday. So I've been dealing with a lot of emotions surrounding that, and I don't want to cloud the stream too much. I did a ton of that when Maximus died last month. So to admit that I've been dealing with a lot of grief? Yes, I have. So, yeah, had a lot of that to go through. But, I think I'm doing okay. I don't foresee any more issues coming up from it, and I'm working through all the emotions surrounding that. So, yeah, it's not easy. I don't expect anyone to really understand what I'm going to say next, and that's okay. I mean, unless you're in a similar situation. But my father and I were estranged, and for the younger people, that means that we didn't really have a relationship. As adults, we didn't really see each other very often, and the reason for that, I won't get into a whole lot. It was an abusive relationship as a child, so there were a lot of emotions surrounding even wanting to hang around my father. So it was just safer for me as an adult to avoid that. But that doesn't mean I didn't love him. That doesn't mean that he was unimportant to me. So, you know, having to deal with a parent's loss, especially since he was not very old. He was 65. So that's not very old. But yeah, having to deal with that has been relatively difficult. So that is where I've been. And yeah, I need to make sure I don't block off this. I might need to put a phantom lens on that so I can block it off. Let's see what we need to make a phantom lens. Abstruse platform. Do I have one of those already left over somewhere? Does not appear so. So let's just make one. And so we need a mana pool. Let's see if I have any of that. Nope, I need to make it. Alright, so we need to make framed is out of planks, and did I get patterned? Oh, it looks like I might have gotten it all. I did. Okay, so then we just need to make a lens. Abstruse platform. Phantom lens. Phantom lens allows mana burst to go through solid blocks. So now I should be able to put, I need to get some more stone, but I should be able to put stone here and it should still go through. So it's been a hole for a really long time, and now we're gonna actually finally close it up. Yes. Well, there we go. Put the piece there. I think that'll make me happier. Kind of clean it up. I don't want to get rid of the cave feel, so we're not gonna like do too much with that. All right, we decorated our little micro farm. So that works. I did come up here and finally get Alpha Glass and Coral Reef into these two spots, these little areas here. We haven't had that in a really long time. This area. Perhaps we should finally give these guys an enclosure. I mean, instead of just bare walls, make it look like something. We rarely ever come up here. So that's a thought. Because we also have the cows and chickens that don't really have much except for walls back there. Currently we just have chickens. The wheat that is normally up there has despawned, and I'm not replacing it right now because I'm low on wheat, so there are no cows being bred at the moment. So that is currently turned off, but we could decorate that area. And then we have this whole hallway to deal with, so perhaps we'll work on that. Alright, so for the sheep farm, what shall we do? You know, I could see what we have for colors of wool and just make it extremely vibrant. I'm thinking. What do you think? Should we try that? I don't know how much wool we have, and I know we're usually in a deficit of a couple colors. Yeah, there's another type of wool. Yeah, there's the quilted quilted wool that Quark adds. And that would give it a different texture, but we still need wool to do that. So, it looks like we're currently not in a deficit in any of the wool types, but I bet there are some low numbers. Yeah, that cyan's pretty low. White's pretty low. So, okay, let's figure out a wood type I want to use for support structures, and we can do... My string supply is low because I turn wool into string. That's where the white wool is going, I believe. Yeah, white wool is becoming string. So crafting it back into wool is, yeah. So, okay. Wood. I think we should come down. Yeah, let's come down here. Grab what bones we have in our mob trap, and we're going to do this dark oak. We'll bone meal it a few times and chop down a few of these trees. And how are we doing on stuff? I probably need to AFK here again. I have 3 stacks of ender pearls. But I need to actually go in there at some point and give it some mana, because it won't kill anything right now because it's out of mana. Yeah, so I have no idea why this particular plant hasn't grown, this particular tree, so yeah. We'll get it going and go from there. Is there looting on this, I wonder? I'm gonna be short. Ugh, it's Silk Touch. That's not what I want either.
Congratulations. You just officially become a
Owen, thank you so much. I appreciate it. A whole year! Woo! Can't believe you've been around that long. Alright. It has been a while. Alright. I want to use up these leaves. I should have looked at the axe. I forgot it had Silk Touch. That's totally not what I wanted. But, yeah. There we go. Alright. Oh, a jungle sapling. Don't want to replant you. Where'd you come from? Thank you for the bones. Alright. Good, good. So we've got a stack in 18. We only need to probably do this once more. And we're going to break you with something that doesn't have Silk Touch on it. There we go. Do I have links to the mods that I use? I don't believe I have a link to this particular pack. But it's on Twitch launcher. It's called Floramancer. You can also Google it. It's in the title if you want the spelling. And it is a Botania and Quark Expert pack. So, yeah, start there. Yeah, because I think if you just do !pack, it just says it's on the Twitch launcher. And that's not even the one I've got going on right now. That's the Simpletons one, so that's not even... Not playing the Simpletons one tonight. I do need some more potatoes. Alright, more potatoes. Woo. Do I have a spot for bone meal in here? I do. Alright, so let's start by placing the dark oak. Can I get it to look... There's dark oak timber, there's dark oak shakes. The timber looks really similar to the regular dark oak. Why is it an option? Ooh, you can do the bark. Which is this, it just means that all of the sides are covered. Alright, so that's something. Alright. Sheep farm. Well, take care. Thanks for dropping by, Sabotage Sabian. Alright, so what I'm gonna want to do is probably put wood in these corners. Here. Like that. We'll start out that way and then we'll start doing some counting. Hi, Gizmo. You missed me, huh? Yeah, it's been 3 weeks. I haven't streamed in 3 weeks. I haven't loaded up Floramancer in 3 weeks. It's been a long time. And there we go. Well, I have missed you too. I have missed streaming. Since I work from home, really my only socialization is through online means, really. I mean, I do have some I have some real friends, guys, but we don't see each other nearly as often as we could. So most of my socialization tends to be online. Got some orange wool. Orange wool! Okay, so what do we need to make the quilted weed string? We do. So we could do, different colors. Alright, I think I made this a square. So if we did, what is this gap here? 5. So let's see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the spot that will be another wood support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. Alright, we need to put a piece of stone right there so that I can actually place the log the right way. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. So we'll do 4 here. Oof. Woo. It is a lot of sheeps, but I'm still a deficit of wool, so I probably need to breed up a few more and color them. But I need to do that like separately so I can make sure I get the colors I need. because they're trimmed constantly, so that's just not something. I can't tell what colors they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What should we do here? When we do the different colors, should we have them come up to the ceiling? Maybe I'll do a circle in the middle and then have the colors just come up and like maybe touch. No way to sort colors of mobs, no. Unless you stop them from being wool harvested and then you can count them. There's ways to sort out the babies. Oh, I can pick them up and move them, but I'd have to wait for them to grow their wool to know what colors they are, because I know what colors I have a deficit on, so I'd have to go, okay, I need to find the blue sheep and pull them out and breed them so I can get more blue sheep. You know, because I can pick them up. I have carry-on. But I don't know what colors they are without turning off the whole process. Oh, I don't know if you remember, Gizmo. When I first started this world, I had them all in separate pens, so each color was in a separate pen, and they glitched through the fences and got mixed up, so I just removed all the separations. Yeah, you might not have seen that. So that's why they're like wandering out here in the walkway as well, because they've glitched through the fencing and yeah. So I had to put up an extra fence just because they were glitching. Yep. Alright, so the next thought process is to... Should we do a bunch of different colors? Should we do only a couple of colors? Send them in internal circles on minecarts. I'm currently not too worried. I don't need any more mana from my Spectralist, so if it doesn't run constantly, that's okay. Hi, Sapopa. Nice to see you. It's so good to see you guys have come back. I thought I would lose quite a few of you guys, would stop being interested in watching me after I'd been gone for so long. Really, really did. Hey, there's a blue one. So, yeah. This is the start. So if we did the timber? No, the bark for this, I could make a circle in the middle up here. And then connect the wood, or let... I'm probably overthinking this since it's been so long since I even worked on this. You were anxiously waiting for me to stream again? How sweet. How sweet. His funeral hasn't happened yet. His memorial hasn't happened yet, so I don't know. Leads still disappear in 112 too, Gizmo. So I don't know if I will miss a stream day when Dad's memorial happens. I don't know if I'm going. I don't know. So there's a lot of things to figure out yet, but it still came as a shock to hear, you know, that your father, who you thought was perfectly fine, had 4 weeks left and then died 2 weeks later. So, yeah. Not exactly the Father's Day I wanted, and I'm sure it's not the Father's Day he wanted either. So, and I'm sure he would be saddened by what is going on with his family after. So, you know, that's all stuff for blah blah, things that we don't really need to deal with. So we're gonna start with red, and because I like red, we're gonna do red and black. Yeah, red and black, and one other color. I'm really leaning towards blue or something. But blue we're low on. Maybe we'll need to do... Yellow would be interesting. Or we could do a gray and oh, gray is pretty low. Do we have any light of the other gray? Where's the other gray at? Whoops. We got a little bit. Okay, so we'll try that. Aww, it's so rough losing a pet. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, you know, I knew that about Maximus he was sick for 2 years. It doesn't make it any easier. Oh, and we wanted to do quilted, so I need to get some string. I don't have a index nearby, so we have to go all the way down here. And let's get a stack of string. And we'll do red first. Oh, is that not what it is? Maybe it's this. Yes, okay. And then we'll do the black. And then we'll get another stack of string. And we'll do some gray. Alright, so we have a few. Parents are giant nerds. Well, you know, my cats need to be named after mythical gods and creatures and things. So I did not get to name Maximus. He came to me with that name, but that's still an awesome name. But I just feel that my cats need to be god creatures. They need to be amazing god-like creatures. So, still arguing with Edward over what the next cat's name is when we are getting the next cat, which will be a long time. 2 cats is plenty. We don't need more than 2, so it's going to be a long time before that would even become a discussion. But, you know... And if we did this, and then I did... I want to name my cat Osiris. That is exactly the name that I want, but Edward disagrees that it is a good name. And I'm like, I think it's an awesome name. And he's like suggested Bastet, which I'm like, well, that's okay, but Bastet was a girl god. And I'm not gonna get a female cat. I'm not interested. Yes, Osiris is an awesome name. We're doing that pattern. I like it. We're gonna do it a little less noisy on the middle sections. We're just gonna do the noisy ones here, 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 and here, and then we'll change it up so that it's less noisy for the other spots. Yeah. Alright. I mean, he suggested, what about Anubis? And I'm just like, meh. Anubis is an okay name too. I just... Typical. Let's not have Edward hear you say that's typical. He likes to not be too typical. Freya would be cool, but again, I've already done a whole bunch of... We've got Loki, right now. So we've already gone into the Viking mythos. I want to do Egyptian. I love Egyptian. Yeah, the Norse. Yeah. I love Egyptian stuff. I want an Egyptian name. And, maybe it'll just come to me when we actually do when it's time to adopt another cat. So let's not put the cart before the horse, because, we're not getting another cat until another one of ours passes away, and there's no way I want that to happen anytime soon. So, Loki and Hermes are doing well, and while Loki is getting older, he's 14 now. He's healthy, so we're not gonna jinx that, and yeah, we're gonna think positive thoughts. But I've had Zeus already. Zeus was my first black cat. So I've got good names. Good names. Prometheus? Yeah, no, I'm not interested in the name Prometheus. It's a good name, just not interested. Hello, Nonolith. Alright, so we've got those 4 done. The noisier pattern. So now the 2 here and then the 2 on this side are going to be relatively plain. And I think what I might do is red in the middle. Yeah, let's do... I really should make a noise muffler, so I don't have to listen to these guys while I do this, but whatever. Red in the middle, and then we'll do black in the corners, sure, and then the gray. That works. Yep. Mafdet? How would you say that? Because obviously I want a name that I can do sing-song like I do with Hermes. Hermes, Loki. Oh, no, they're looking at me like, what? But I want them to be able to, Mafdet. I don't know. Okay, we need more of that. Alright, so let's get some more of the black quilted. Looks like I have some more string on me, so I can go ahead and do that. Okay. And then let's do this one. Alright, so I need more red and I need string, so let's go grab that. Alright. And we're going to do you. What is it, Hermes? Really? Hermes is telling me he's hungry really early. That's his normal little whiny where he's perched up and he's like, this is where I'm gonna sit until you feed me. Come on, there we go. Alright, so then we need to do this one over here. Why is there 3 there? Oh, no. Dang it. Woohoo! Okay, so now we just have those 2 there. And I'm considering making those just solid. You could do solid black. I've got a stack and some that'll get us to decent distance with them. Oh. Whoa. I forgot how amazing my shovel is. Go away. Why do you keep placing? That's... Okay. The quilted variety, please. Well, if that was lag, that's funny since it's a single player world, but makes sense. Yep. I haven't watched Stranger Things Season 3 yet, so let's not spoil it for me. Edward has watched it, and he's just waiting for me to watch it so that I can comment on it. And haven't watched it yet. I plan on watching some of it tomorrow. I also need to watch Good Omens, but I haven't found the time to do that either. That works for me. Alright, so we probably need to make a bit more of black, but... Well, too short. Did it cover everything that was in the book? I mean, because you could really only go so far with a series that is based on a book. As we've learned from Game of Thrones, inventing stuff because the books ended. I haven't read the book either. Okay, the walls are done, guys. Yay! I have no idea what I'm doing for the ceiling, but I think these sheepies will be a little bit happier now that they have non-boring walls to look at. Yeah? Maybe? I've already got a starry void going on in with my runic altars, so I'm not gonna do that again. I have to add some more stars, but you thought of everything. I have a really big base. I had to think of everything. And here, this is my starry void. I have to add more stars up here, but yeah. Yeah, you probably missed a lot. Yeah. This is like episode, this will, when it goes on YouTube, it'll be like an episode 120-ish. So around there. So yeah. No, we're really far along as far as getting these flowers done. These two are the only ones that are currently not running because we haven't finished them yet. This one will probably be done while we're streaming. So yeah. Either today or tomorrow, depending on how long it takes to do 1 mana pool with the Rafflesia. We'll see. Alright, so as far as the ceiling is concerned, we're gonna hold off on that. Let's click on you a couple hundred times. Put you there. Do I let my game run? No. I have attempted to AFK and disaster struck every single time when I AFK. Because I don't have resource protection on a lot of these things. Yeah, this is just playtime. I have attempted to AFK in order to run my mob farms because they're currently, you have to stand near them, and like I'd run out of cake, and so then my cake maker would explode. My crafter over here that makes cake, there'd be milk buckets and wheat and eggs and everything flying everywhere, and so then I'd have that mess, and then if all the buckets would run out, so then my flower crafting would stop working, and I'd have petals and stuff flying everywhere, and I'd be requesting runes that then I would run out of runes because the runes would be everywhere. Uh-oh, something's broken here. And I bet we have a bunch of fishing rods. Yep. Which one is this one? Water. So we're probably short on sugarcane. Because I noticed I was running low on that. Why are you still running if I'm out of sugarcane? I'm pretty sure I've got you set up here. That's air. There. See? You should be not working. Okay, so you're not. You shouldn't be working. Color me baffled. You should not be running. Yeah, that is still running, isn't it? So that didn't fire, even though all the other ones fire when they're supposed to. Alright, so the problem I have, I knew I had a sugarcane problem and I've not expanded the farm. I just did it again, didn't it? I have so many fishing rods now. Are you stopped up and busted? Yep. So that's broken. See, and we weren't even AFK. Alright. We're gonna put the placeholders in there. And we're gonna clear it again. Alright, so how are we doing? Are we still okay, Mr. Cake Maker? These I don't think will be requested. We'll chuck them in there. Anyway, okay, so problem with sugarcane is I don't have enough. So let's go outside where I have a little bit. Hello, Golden Lion. And just kind of collect some. My farm is obviously not large enough for the demand. If you remember this is where we had our sugarcane when we first started the world. We're just gonna collect it. Alright. And do I have any more anywhere? Probably not. 40 isn't going to get me very far. Alright. So we are going to have to worry about that. It's a great purple box. It sure is.
Congratulations. Congratulations. You've just officially become a
Golden Lion, thank you for resubscribing. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I wish I made this bigger. Yeah. Because I'm finding a huge deficit of sugarcane right now. I'm using the sugar for cake and the sugarcane for water runes. And look at that. See, I just put 40 in there and now we're going to run out again. Snad is not available. No. And the agrocarnation does not work on sugarcane. Nope. It only works on things that accept bone meal. Yeah. So we do have this problem. This is a big problem. Big problem. Yep, I would likely have to do that. It's just not exactly a fast and easy process. Let's go back up, see if I can grab some more and just do down another janky farm at this point that I can manually harvest. So we'll collect all of these and just set up what I can. All right. And here, let's see if I remember correctly. There's the nether portal, so that is... this is where the sheep farm is. I thought there was an easier access point, but maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Okay. Let's do sand, and we need water. You did spy a creeper creeping. It's not up, it's down. Okay. So over here, if we just poke a hole in the wall back here for now. All right. Woo. All right. Just kind of. The sound might be a little delayed. It might not be you. I've had a couple of issues with my internet, so there might be a bit of sound lag. Hermes, seriously. You won't die. What was right there? That was the sugarcane blocks that when they break, they disappear. These blocks, the sugar blocks, those were what were right were there. So we'll need to replace those. Yeah. Well, take care, Owen. I'm hopefully going to stream again tomorrow morning if you have nothing to do. Hopefully. Yeah, 2. Ugh, man, this is painful. Setting this up again. I can't remember what the back of this looks like. Maybe turn off one of the setups that needs sugarcane. The only thing, well, that means turning off the cakes or turning off the water runes. The cakes I could do, I guess. They're producing mana. This isn't difficult because these blocks are next to the pistons. Whoa, there's a block there. Okay, I'm glitching into the blocks. All right. I could most definitely do another row of these up. Let's go see about supply. And to help us out, let's see about taking you, and instead of turning the cake flowers off, we'll slow them down. So that they need things slower. And You're above that block. Okay. Alright, so now it'll go even slower. And we'll leave the lens off. And it'll go real slow now. Give us some time to work on making a larger sugarcane farm. All right, what do we have in here? We don't have any of the supplies we need. I need observers and I need pistons. Okay. We're gonna get rid of these sugar, these, we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna put that in there. We'll need to get the thing put back once we need to. Pistons. Observer blocks need what? Nether quartz. So we need to do okay, and do I have, I need the cobble. All right. So we can do 16 more of those. And so let's head back down there. And it's tempting to actually see if I can do this so that it's hidden and it's on the other walls, but the question is, how much space do I have here that isn't taken up by potato? Oh, it looks like we're good. So like I could put them here. You wouldn't see them, but I think they'd be close enough that, let's see here. I could use slime if I didn't have other blocks that the slime can attach to. That's what we're looking for. All these other blocks would attach to the slime, so that wouldn't work out so well. But if we did that, and I realize it's gonna trigger. Oh, I have to do it in the other direction. Okay. From either side. Whenever either side goes, it'll trigger, which is fine. I don't know if glazed terracotta works in 1.12 as a slime-proof block. Or obsidian. I think in 113 is when glazed terracotta was added. Alright, so this will be where the sand. So this is where water's going to need to be. So we're going to need to put block there. And did I have sand? I do. Sand. We need light. And now we need actual sugarcane over here. That should prevent Enderman from grabbing the sand, I think. I have 3. There's 3. And then we'll do the same on the other side. None of this is grown yet. Okay. Sand. Pistons. Observers, I need to make some more of. Okay. One, two, three, 4. Need 4. Oh, hang on. The sand needs to go down further. Not a whole lot I can do about that at this point, Gizmo. I don't know. I don't see the problem on my end. My little microphone voice sound doodad shows the game sounds coming in at the same time. Alright, 4 more observer blocks. It looks dark here. And there's Twitch, very likely Twitch. Freed up a little bit of space in my inventory. Alright, so we need a stack of cobble. And I need... we'll do 24 redstone and 4 nether quartz. That should work. Oh, I guess I didn't need the redstone because I'm using piggybacking on the redstone that's already there. Whoop. All right. Let me out of here. Alright, we need a bit more light. Hermes, seriously? Do we have any more sugarcane? Okay. Get some more going. And hope for the best, I guess. Alright. I'm pretty certain we're still at 0 because why not? Decorative one, we'll even steal some of you. We're getting there. We're getting it fixed ever so slowly. I believe the Hopper Hawk can reach in here, so let's check that. Let's see. Ooh, maybe not. I thought I could reach 12. Oh, it can. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it'll be able to reach the sugarcane when if it's harvested from the back as well. So that's fine. A little manual farm here while we rebuild up this stuff ever so slowly. Okay, that side's built up. Now we just have to wait to be able to build up the next side. Over here. And that will double our farm. It really, really will. Yays. So hopefully that will help once it gets running better. I hope. Three more and we're good. Alright. So we'll let this go for a little while, see if it starts to build up a buffer. And if not, we're gonna have to do more than double the farm.